The Philippines, an archipelago of over 7,000 islands, each with its own unique charm and character. A land of emerald rice terraces that cascade down mountainsides, creating a breathtaking mosaic of green. Volcanoes pierce the sky, some still active, reminding us of the Earth's fiery core. Beneath the waves, coral reefs teem with life, showcasing a vibrant underwater world that is both delicate and resilient. The Philippines is a symphony of natural beauty, where every island offers a new adventure and every landscape tells a story. This island nation lies in Southeast Asia, strategically positioned at the crossroads of the Pacific and Indian Oceans. It is bordered by the Philippine Sea to the east, where the waves crash against the rugged coastline. The South China Sea laps at its western shores, providing a serene contrast to the bustling cities nearby. To the south, the Celebes Sea separates it from Indonesia, a reminder of the Philippines' rich maritime heritage. The Philippines is a place of remarkable biodiversity. Rainforests cloak its mountains, providing a sanctuary for countless species. Mangrove forests line its coasts, acting as natural barriers against storms and nurturing young marine life. These ecosystems are home to a dazzling array of plants and animals, each playing a vital role in the ecological balance. From the majestic Philippine eagle soaring high above the forests, to the tiny tarsier clinging to the trees with its enormous eyes. From the vibrant coral reefs bursting with color and life, to the lush rainforests echoing with the calls of exotic birds. The Philippines is a treasure trove of natural wonders, a place where the beauty of nature is both abundant and awe-inspiring. The Philippines has a rich and complex history, shaped by indigenous cultures, colonial powers, and the struggle for independence. The islands bear the imprints of their past. Ferdinand Magellan claimed the Philippines for Spain in 1521. Spanish rule lasted for over 3 centuries. It left an indelible mark on the country's culture, language, and religion. In 1898, the Philippines declared independence from Spain. The struggle for freedom continued. The United States gained control of the archipelago. After World War II, the Philippines finally achieved full independence in 1946. The country has since navigated the challenges of democracy and development. The Philippines is a melting pot of cultures, a vibrant blend of indigenous traditions and foreign influences. Over 100 distinct ethno-linguistic groups make up the Filipino people. The largest group is the Tagalogs. They are concentrated in the central and southern Luzon region. The Visayans are the second largest group. They inhabit the central Philippines. Other major groups include the Ilocanos, Bicolanos, and Kapampangans. Each group has its own language, customs, and traditions. This diversity enriches the cultural tapestry of the nation. Filipinos are known for their warmth, hospitality, and resilience. Family ties are strong. Respect for elders is deeply ingrained. These values bind Filipinos together. The Philippine economy is a study in contrasts. On one hand, you have the bustling urban centers like Manila, with their skyscrapers and modern infrastructure. On the other hand, rural areas still rely heavily on traditional farming methods. This blend of agriculture, industry, and services creates a unique economic landscape. The agricultural sector employs a significant portion of the population, while the industrial and service sectors are rapidly expanding. The country faces both opportunities and challenges in its quest for development. Urbanization is on the rise, and with it comes the need for better infrastructure and education systems to support the growing population. Agriculture remains a vital sector, providing livelihoods for millions of Filipinos. Traditional farming practices coexist with modern techniques, aiming to increase productivity and sustainability. Rice, corn, and coconut are major crops that form the backbone of the agricultural economy. These staples are not only crucial for domestic consumption, but also for export. The Philippines is also a significant exporter of tropical fruits, such as bananas and mangoes. These fruits are in high demand in international markets, contributing to the country's export revenues. The industrial sector has grown rapidly in recent decades, driven by both local and foreign investments. This growth has led to the establishment of numerous industrial parks and manufacturing hubs. Manufacturing, electronics, and tourism are key drivers of economic growth. The electronics industry in particular has become a major player, with the Philippines being a crucial part of the global supply chain. The country has also become a major hub for business process outsourcing, or BPO. This sector has created millions of jobs and has become a significant contributor to the economy. Despite economic progress, poverty and inequality persist. Many urban and rural areas still lack basic services and infrastructure, highlighting the disparity between different regions. Millions of Filipinos still struggle to make ends meet. Access to quality education, healthcare, and employment opportunities remains a challenge for many. The government faces the challenge of creating inclusive growth that benefits all. Initiatives are being implemented to address these issues, but much work remains to be done to ensure that economic gains are felt by every Filipino. Section 5. The Moro people. A distinct heritage. In the southern Philippines, a distinct cultural group thrives. The Moro people, known for their resilience and rich cultural tapestry, have a unique place in the archipelago's history. Predominantly Muslim, they have a rich history and a strong sense of identity. Their faith is deeply intertwined with their daily lives, guiding their customs, traditions, and community practices. The term Moro was given by the Spanish during their colonization of the Philippines. It was a reference to the Moors of North Africa, reflecting the Spanish perception of the Muslim inhabitants. It referred to their Muslim faith, which has been a cornerstone of their identity for centuries. The Moro people are not a homogeneous group. They are a mosaic of various ethno-linguistic communities, each contributing to the rich cultural fabric of the region. They comprise several ethno-linguistic groups, each with its own unique language, customs, and traditions. Among them are the Maguindanao, Maranao, Tausug, and Yakan. These groups have distinct cultural practices that have been preserved and passed down through generations. Each group has its own language, customs, and traditions. From the vibrant dances of the Maguindanao to the intricate weaving of the Yakan, their cultural expressions are diverse and profound. They are united by their shared Islamic faith, which serves as a common thread weaving through their diverse cultural identities. The Moro people have inhabited the southern Philippines for centuries. Their presence is deeply rooted in the history and development of the region. They established sultanates and trading networks that were influential in the economic and cultural exchanges in Southeast Asia. Their culture is a vibrant blend of Islamic and indigenous influences, creating a unique heritage that continues to thrive and evolve in the modern world. Section 6. Echoes of Struggle, Historical Grievances. The Moro people have a long history of struggle. For centuries they have resisted colonial rule and fought for self-determination. Their grievances are rooted in historical injustices. The Spanish attempted to conquer the Moro sultanates. They faced fierce resistance. The Moros fought valiantly to defend their land, religion, and way of life. American colonization brought new challenges. The Moros resisted American attempts to impose their rule. The conflict led to significant loss of life and displacement. In the 20th century, Moro groups continued to fight for autonomy. The Moro National Liberation Front, or MNLF, and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front known as MILF, emerged. Section 7. The Promise and Peril of Autonomy. The struggle of the Moro people for self-determination took a significant turn in 2014. The Philippine government signed a peace agreement with the MILF. The agreement paved the way for the creation of the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, or BARM. It granted greater autonomy to the Moro people in the region. The establishment of BARM was a historic milestone. It held the promise of peace and development. However, the region continues to face significant challenges. Poverty, unemployment, and lack of infrastructure remain pressing issues. Political instability and the presence of armed groups pose threats to security. Section 8. A Changing Climate, an Uncertain Future. The Philippines is highly vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. Rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and changes in rainfall patterns pose significant threats. The Moro people, particularly those living in coastal communities, are on the front lines of climate change. Their livelihoods, food security, and very existence are at risk. Sea level rise threatens to inundate low-lying areas, displacing communities and destroying infrastructure. Extreme weather events such as typhoons and floods are becoming more frequent and intense. The impacts of climate change exacerbate existing challenges in the BARM region. They increase the risk of conflict over scarce resources and undermine development gains. Section 9. Charting a Path to Peace and Resilience. Addressing the challenges faced by the Moro people in the face of climate change requires a multifaceted approach, one that prioritizes peace-building, climate resilience, and sustainable development. Investing in climate-resilient infrastructure is crucial. Building seawalls, early warning systems, and climate-proof housing can protect communities from the impacts of climate change. Promoting sustainable livelihoods is essential. Supporting climate-smart agriculture, ecotourism, and other sustainable industries can provide income opportunities and build resilience. Strengthening governance and promoting dialogue are vital. Empowering local communities, resolving land disputes, and fostering interfaith dialogue can build peace and social cohesion.